No federal income taxes on your check ever again. How does that sound to you? Well, fam, let's talk about that for a minute, okay? So we have to actually sit back and think about it, okay? But right now, before I get deep into that, I want you to look at your paycheck that you have today. And it has your federal income tax coming out of there. That's one of the biggest things that's coming out of your check today. And you have to realize what's on the side of all of that, and where does that money go to? I'm gonna tell you one big part of that money go to. It goes to your Social Security. That is something that you are looking forward to after you retire at the age of either 62 as an early withdrawal, or 67 as a full withdrawal. If you take that early withdrawal, you're not going to get as much money. But if you take that full withdrawal at 67, you're supposed to get most of the money. But truth be told, a lot of people is not even living to be 67. If they get 67, hit 70, you probably gone. So what, you going to enjoy that little money for 3 years maybe? So a lot of people saying, hey, I don't even need that money no way, because hey, I'm probably not even going to be able to even see that money. So I don't care. Let me take that money off of my check right now, and I enjoy that money today. That sounds real good and intelligent, okay? And then you also look at, what else is the federal government doing with that federal income tax? Well, you got to also realize that they take some of that money and they fund wars, and they fund other federal programs. So you thinking about it, hey, this gonna not gonna hurt me at all. Okay, we're gonna dive a little bit more deeper into that, but I also want you to sit there and think about it. Where is that money going to? Or where are they going to get that money from in the future? Okay, so as we sit there and think about it, okay, now that your income tax is now gone, you're not going to be able to see it see that being taken out of your check anymore. You're happy. My paycheck is another extra $200 a month now, so now I can go and buy this, that, and the other. Wait a minute, you have to think about something, okay? What is going to replace the money that they need for that? I tell you what they're going to replace it with, okay? Your Social Security that they was taking that they was putting that in for. No, guess what they're gonna have to do? They're gonna have to delete Social Security. So what they probably would do, they'll say, okay, everybody that's receiving it right now, we're not gonna cut you guys off, because you're supposed to be getting that money. They'll take the brunt for that for right now, okay? But anybody else that's not on Social Security, you're off. That's including me. You're not gonna be able to receive none of that money. So all that money you put in up until now, you just threw it away. It's gone. The money you worked hard for, government stole your money. Okay, now let's look at another point. All of that money that the federal government needed to fund these wars and other federal programs, you got national disasters and all of that stuff, to fund all of that stuff. So where are they going to get that money from? You telling me right now? Well, Elder Best, what they're going to do is they're going to take the money from the states, and the states is going to pay for all of that stuff to the federal government. You better believe it. That's exactly where they're going to get it from. But the states got their own problems and things that they have to do with the money they already got. So how are they going to fund the state problem and also fund the federal government problem? I tell you what they're going to do. They have to raise the taxes for the state taxes. Now it's not on the federal government that's taking your taxes, because now they took those federal income that they took off of your paycheck, gave it to the ultra rich and gave them tax cuts. So, and they said that they gave you a tax cut. Yes and no. Okay, so that tax cut that you received off your federal income tax is not truly a tax cut. It looks like a tax cut because they took that federal income tax off of your check. But what it really did was just shifted your money. They didn't do that for the rich though. The rich, they keep keeping their tax cut. Okay, you will not keep your tax cut, and this is where it all comes into. I just told you a moment ago that the states are going to have to fund all of that money, correct? So where the state is going to get that money, they have to raise their taxes to a higher bracket, or what they will have to do is go inside of your sales tax and raise that money. Okay, so all they have to do is go ahead and tax your food, tax your other items, which is already taxed, by the way. I see some is taxed at 5.5%, some is taxed at 7.2%, and I don't know where you live right now, but already at that high percentage, my bill already is high on the taxes alone. Just think where it's going to be with this new increase that they might have to double it. So now you don't have that $200 coming out of your paycheck any longer. But guess what? Now your grocery bill, your household bill, your toilet paper and toothpaste and all that other good stuff you have to buy every single month, that bill is getting ready to go up sky high. So not only is it going to be taking off that nice piece of change off of your paycheck every 2 weeks, but it's also going to increase your financial obligations every 2 weeks or every month, depending on how often you shopping. Not only that, think about those people who don't receive a regular check. Think about those people that's living off their 401ks and they have to survive off of the money that's left off of that for the rest of their lives. Think about those people that was on disability. Think about those people that just hardly is making it. Now that they can't, they have their income increased, they don't have no tax break off of their every 2 week check or every week check, however you get it. They have to still pay for that taxes that you're not getting no more off of their own backs by when they go to the grocery store and buy the things that they need. So let's not just think about ourselves, let's think about them too. Okay, so now we're getting ready to put people in the grave because we're thinking about, oh, I could save $100, $200, $300, $400 off of my federal income taxes every paycheck. You're not thinking about nobody else but yourself. Let's think about everybody that's included, and let's think about the severe consequences of all of what's getting ready to happen when they take away the federal income tax. And best believe that was in the plan. Your current president already said it, that we're getting ready to cut taxes, and it looks like we might even be able to cut your income taxes as well and just do away with that. And I just explained to you the implications on how all of that is going to affect you. So I want you to stand up, talk to your legislators, talk to the elected officials in your district. Tell them we don't want that to happen. We don't want our income taxes to be taken away, because that's going to cause more taxes in another way. And it's going to be even more money that's taken out of the other taxes than it is taken out of the income tax, because the income tax is controlled by how much money you make. Your state taxes on goods and everything that you buy is based on what you get or what you need, and that's going to far outweigh that what you earn. This has been Elder Rudy Best, also known as your lyrical preacher, kicking off the cap one more time. Please subscribe, share, and comment. And I'm really asking you to share this video so it can get out to many others so they can really understand what we're getting ourselves into. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.